Hey guys, welcome to the 2018 Pro World Championships 3rd round FPO Lead Card. Coverage is brought to you by Innova Disc Golf and the PDGA.
Thank you, Jomez, for coming out and filming the ladies lead card for round 3. We're at Brewster Ridge. We got Paige Bjerkaas, Paige Pierce, Rebecca Cox, and Sarah Hokom. It'll be fun to watch these ladies shred lines. Yes. My name's Madison Walker.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus.
Thanks guys for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, thanks guys. Paige Bjerkaas has a 6-stroke lead, hit it into the
Huge.
3rd round. Huge lead. And then we have a 3-way tie with the other ladies on the feature lead card today.
I feel like at Worlds you always kind of expect there to be like a little bit of a tighter race, but I feel like Paige is almost running away with it.
Yeah, it's really impressive to see her solid play this far.
So hole 1's a pretty straightforward par 3. You basically just want to throw something that finishes straight or a little bit late flip right at the end.
Paige Bjerkaas.
Bjerkaas. They've been calling her Bjerkaas all week, so it's nice to hear someone say it sort of correct. See Paige with a backhand, pretty much always.
Definitely a backhand dominant player. Gets a friendly bounce off that tree.
She'll be out in the open, have a pretty straightforward look.
Yep.
Maybe even a birdie putt.
From Plano, Texas, Paige Pierce.
Little giggle from Paige.
Yeah, it's
Texas.
Sounds like he
Shout
said.
out.
Sounds like he said plain old, plain old Texas. I know Paige loves the wooded courses, so she's probably gonna attack today. I can't wait to watch. Whoa, she goes deep. No one's surprised.
Wow. Well, she's got the arm. You know, Paige loves to play aggressive.
Oh yeah, she'll have a low ceiling putt for 2. Hokom, we're gonna get to watch her bomb a sidearm.
Yep. Lacy lines through the gaps.
I'm sure there's a bunch of videos of Hokom throwing in the woods, but man, she's one of my favorite players to watch. She can make this do crazy things.
No doubt.
Lord.
So consistent, too. Oh!
Speak of the devil!
Coming in hard at the chains.
Yay, FollowFlight!
Almost lit it up for the ace.
It's funny that we just talked about how crazy she is.
Beautiful.
That is nasty.
Little flex on that. So pretty.
Rounding out the card on the tee from Cincinnati, Ohio, Rebecca Cox.
So proud of Rebecca.
I know.
Top card. Here we
Killing
go.
it.
She's been holding it down so far in this world.
I'm not surprised at all. She's been it's been like a gradual slope up. She's really at her peak right now, and it just so happened to come during this week.
Another backhand.
She throws it and finishes straight just like you want on this hole.
Catches that tree, but it kind of redirects it in a good way.
Looks like she's inside circle too.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh. Whoa.
Good run at that.
She's got those jump putts dialed.
Paige with a lot of focus. Oh, gets so many chains there. NoMez. A little more height and that's it.
With the hat falling off.
Love it.
Whoa.
Oh, solid stroke by Rebecca.
Dude, we're
Great
doing
way.
the FollowFlight, the NoMez, and the SloMez all in hole 1.
I love it, yeah.
What are we in for today?
These girls are going hard on hole 1. Brecca's looking really good on that putt. Same with Paige.
Bjerkaas.
Good cleanup. And we're tapping.
Hokom with the almost ace. So boss.
Beautiful.
That's a good start. So there was only 4 2s for the day.
No way.
On that hole, and 2 of them were on our lead card.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
Very surprising.
Hole 2, par 4, 550 uphill. Through the trees. Slightly turning to the right side, and then up to the pipe again. Just 2 crushes straight. Gets you right there to the pin, but it takes so much precision.
Yes, and these are far shots. Keeping them straight the whole time is really tough. You just kind of want to get to the right landing zone and get ready to put your scramble pants on pretty much every shot after that.
And there is OB on the rock wall to the right side.
Hokom probably lands a little earlier than she wants to, but she'll have a workable sidearm from there through the gap.
Yeah, it's totally okay to land early. Center cut is so important.
Rebecca throws it. Oof! Pretty much perfect, but gets a little unfortunate.
Yep. It's going to be some weird footing, but we'll see if she can make good work of that. For her up and down.
Wow, pushing the ceiling. And that's perfect.
I like that play, yeah.
Wow.
Great.
She's got her backhand so dialed in. I guess when you've been doing it your whole life. Second nature. Oh no. Oh no.
Dang, a little too much on that.
That is way far back there to be going out of bounds. It's going to be a tough hole. It's pretty much, if you don't get off the tee on this hole, it's rough. Oh, well, that's a great scramble to the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, that's going to save her a little bit. She's in a good place for her next shot. Oh, unfortunate kick on that.
It seems like it almost adds insult to injury on this hole, where if you already mess up, you're already in the thick woods, you already don't have a good look out to the fairway, and then making it out of bounds. Oof.
Nice. Yeah.
It's brutal. Rebecca filters. Paige finds the gap as well. No problem.
That's what you want to do. Just kind of pitch it up and around the corner, and then you can shoot it right up to the basket.
I like how she doesn't try to bite off a whole bunch. Paige just kind of was like, nope, I'm going to get it right to the spot. And
Paige is trying to make up some of that, what she lost already, and unfortunately picks up another OB stroke.
Hokom with the forehand roller. Wow. Not bad. There's not a whole lot of other options over there. It's so guarded. Yes, dude.
Right up the gap.
Wow.
Love it. Beautiful.
What a great save from where her tee shot landed. Paige just breaking it down in one shot at a time. I guess that's what you got to do on this hole. Ooh.
Paige getting aggressive again. Almost goes in.
Hokom with a not-so-typical backhand approach. Makes it look easy. She'll be ready to tap in. Paige with a par. Hell yeah. On that hole, that's so good. You're so happy with the 4.
Yeah, that feels amazing.
Paige looking for a double bogey? Oh, triple bogey save. Ugh. Such a brutal start to the round.
Yeah.
Rebecca saving par.
Beautiful. Nice up and down.
Hokom with the single bogey. That's not so bad on this hole.
She had that tree kick, unfortunately. Here's another birdie opportunity. Par 3. Hole 3. 325 feet. Goes a little bit uphill and then downhill, crest towards the basket at that tree. It's an elevated pin. So it's a little bit difficult on the green, the sloping green as well. See if these players can run at the birdie here.
Yeah, you want to get it close so you don't have to really bite off a bunch whenever you're putting. It's more elevated than it looks, and the green slopes a little bit too. Every putt feels like a death putt.
Rebecca gets good power on her drive and puts it up in the circle. Gives it like a maybe 25-footer.
Mm-hmm. So this hole's 325, but since it's uphill, I feel like it almost plays a little farther.
Yeah, it takes a good rip to get it there. Yeah. Paige gives it a lot of distance.
Wow, that's such a great shot. I feel like I throw a max power strike, like hyzer flip, full flex, and I still am like 10 feet short.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm trying to get all the power and might I can into this drive. Oh,
Hokom inside the circle, but...
Gives it to the circle edge right there. Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Nose up there kind of takes her just short of the basket. She should have a short putt there.
Hokom running it. Love it. She's got the type of putt where she doesn't really have to worry about how far it goes past.
Right. She got that rainbow putt, kind of the up and down.
Rebecca, on the other hand, it goes.
Stop.
Yeah, she goes full power every time.
Yeah, she does.
If she doesn't tickle anything.
Paige is a little bit in between. Oh, just out the right side. Rebecca for her comeback. A little bit of a tester.
She's really good at comebackers. No!
Dang it off the top, and unfortunately that
no, I hate to watch
a little
this.
bit more.
Yeah. Really, these elevated baskets, man, they're so brutal. She's still running at it. Love that.
So
Are
tough.
you kidding me?
Slight roll away. She should have that next one, though.
Paige looking for birdie.
Nice.
No problem.
Great drive.
Man, she's really just hanging on to that lead. And
Yeah, she shows off her power and her precision in the woods.
There you go, Rebecca.
There she goes.
oh, man, I hate to see that. That's so atypical for Rebecca. Her putt is so money.
Yeah, hate to see it. We gotta shake that one off.
Paige and Sarah grab their pars and move on.
Alright, hole 4. This is a fun uphill hole. Gotta get around this tree, either hyzer or anhyzer. Shoot up the gap. Try to be middle center cut so you can proceed down the fairway instead of getting lost in those trees on the left or right side. And we have dancers. A dancer. There's no OB on this hole.
Nope.
No
there
OB.
are very thickly lined fairways with these little skinny trees. If you get over on the right or the left hand side, you're pretty much in jail. They're checkerboarded perfectly where it's really difficult to find a line out, so you want to stay out of those. There's sort of like a fake fairway if you go too far left. Paige might be trickling over that direction, but it's definitely not the option you want.
She's center cut.
Yeah, center cut.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, if you carry too far left, it's unfortunate. You're almost pitching out or just have a really awkward next shot. That kind of prevents you from picking up that par sometimes. Hokom
gets way past that tree, but she is
stays
tucked.
to the right in the side. The skinny trees. Paige
Commits to the Annie, and it looks good.
lots of power. It's
Looks
gonna be
good.
right side on the tree line though.
Yeah, you wanted that one to finish a little bit more out towards the middle. She'll have to probably do a patent pending.
Oh, nice anhyzer. Needs to come out middle though. Maybe too much Annie on that.
Oh,
What? This sets up for another anhyzer. It needs to. Oh, it just doesn't come back enough, and almost did. That's what Brewster Ridge does to you, though. When you're a little bit out of placement, it just makes it so much tougher.
it's almost like it just stacks on each other. It gets worse and
Definitely
worse
snowballs.
and worse. Yeah,
no doubt.
Paige doesn't try to bite off a whole lot. She just pitches it up there in the middle and is confident on her third shot to the green.
Same as Sarah. Yeah, pitching out.
Paige goes aggressive, and it pays off.
Nice standstill.
Hokom kind of gets over the top,
Trying to get up and down for the par. She's going to leave herself with a outside the circle putt, though.
that wall, although it is out of bounds on part of the course, is not out of bounds on this green.
Luckily.
Yeah, luckily. It just is a little bit of extra beautification on the course.
Rebecca keeps it in the middle.
Ooh. She filters and
A
she's
decent kick there.
inside the circle.
Yep.
Rebecca looking to get up on the green.
Stay.
Sarah looking for a jumper to save par.
Rebecca, that's just outside the circle. Oh, just inside the circle. Oh, but it's uphill.
Dang. Paige looking to save her par.
Slightly elevated putt.
No
Nicely
problem.
done.
God, she's so solid this week.
Mm-hmm.
She has been the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, she's been really hot on tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great time to do that.
Oh, Rebecca.
She's an awesome player. Not a huge surprise.
And we watch those ladies tap in. Definitely some higher numbers than we like to see on the lead card or in any card for that matter. But we're moving on to hole 5. It's 285. It's a lot shorter, a lot less technical. It is still a tight fairway. You want to throw either a backhand that turns over gently or a forehand. Not a lot of trouble you can get in here besides the fact that there's a million trees and there's OB all the way down the left-hand side. So there's a ton of trouble. It's kind of a scary shot for being so short, but definitely birdieable. Wow.
Fortunate bounce.
So
straight
lucky.
Backwards.
It's awesome. Oh. Paige does not have as good of luck.
Early release. Unfortunate.
Hokom throws the pure line.
Wow, plenty of power.
Deep.
Nice touch on that.
Wow. Such a great shot. I mean, that's what we expect
Her
from
forehand
Hokom.
lines up really great for this hole.
Rebecca looking for a little bit of a late flip. She's so good at these shots.
Here's the line.
Heiser's out a little bit, but
She'll
she'll
be
have a
looking
jump.
right down at it, but outside the circle.
Paige trying to get to the green, but nicks a tree on the way in.
That last tree.
Love seeing Paige through the forehand approaches. Yeah. Looks great. Skips down all the way almost to the sand. I mean, to the wood chips. She'll have an easy tap in. Paige also settling for a bogey as well. Doesn't even seem to run it. Rebecca, on the other hand, going aggressive. I love that. I love that she's always ready to step up and go for it.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Just slides out on her birdie attempt.
Oh.
Gosh. That was dirty. Ugh,
wow.
Saves par.
What a comeback
after
putt.
That great putt. Or after that
looks like
great
she was,
drive as well.
Yeah, looks like she was just weaving some trees on that putt.
Yeah, definitely had to stretch out.
Paige looking to save a bogue here. This hole got me too. Got me real good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Played clean through the front four, and then I got a double bogey on this.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, you know, it can happen any time on this course.
That's so true.
These courses. I was happy to actually have a birdie putt, but unfortunately it didn't connect on either rounds. But
surprisingly, there's only 2 birdies for the day on this
really
hole.
Surprising. This is so gettable.
I agree.
Hole 6, one of my favorite holes, downhill. Big hyzer, 365 feet.
It's pretty much the purest hyzer line you can imagine. You kind of want to throw something on a hyzer angle the whole way. Too straight and you'll end up in those trees straight ahead past that short tee. It's not fun over there, but still gettable to get up and down for a par. I have a feeling we might see some ace runs on this.
That would be awesome. It's really important though just to pure the line. If you're a little early, you're in trouble. A little late,
wow.
You're also fighting for your par.
Hokom throws a hyzer flip that turns over into a turnover. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Leaves it a little short. I really feel like she's the only human that throws that type of shot.
I know, it's incredible.
Rebecca Hyzer's a little early. She'll have a look for par. Long birdie putt.
Paige lining it up at the pin.
Kicks a tree.
Too much hyzer on that.
Kicks a tree somewhere in the fairway. She'll also have a long birdie putt. Paige gets a hold of that. I think that was a putter. Maybe a mid, but gets a hold of that. Pops it a little too straight.
Definitely surprising. But her scramble play on point. Oh, it's a little deep over those rocks. Luckily, that's inbounds. It's just going to be a tester putt coming back.
Right around the circle's edge. Hokom with another great backhand approach. That's so awesome to see her throwing these so well. She's pinned the last one too.
Rebecca, nice up and down. Same with Paige, weaving it through the trees. Oh, just chains out left side.
Paige doesn't seem to be able to get it together today as much as she would like to. God.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher. Unfortunately, it just trickles away.
She hits all parts of the basket.
Right.
But not enough.
High to low.
God, I thought we were going to be seeing ace runs, and all of a sudden we're seeing a couple bogeys. Not what I was expecting on this hole, but like Lisa said, it can happen at any time on any hole.
It can. Almost when you least expect it.
I found myself saying that after I would make a double bogey and be like, man, this is not the hole I thought I would do this on.
Me too. It happened.
Nice wave from Paige, your current leader.
What up, Paige? Hole 7. Par 4.
This hole's tough.
It is tough. Gotta hit a great tee shot. First of all, through the gap, 665 feet, slightly uphill now. As we're weaving through these trees, you have an early fairway that we're flying through, or a late fairway that you can hit if you want to sail your tee shot really nice and long off the tee box.
Yeah, this early fairway is definitely an option. I've tried both ways, the early and the late. Personally, I think the early fairway is not that awesome. It sets up for such a funky second shot.
It screwed me up big time, but I didn't take it on purpose.
Yeah,
second time.
Me neither.
It just kind of happened.
It's like if you hyzer out early or kick a tree, you're like, oh, I guess I'll do this fairway.
It's funny. I kicked a tree and then I kicked that totem pole to save me. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank you to the tiki gods.
Yeah. It was just awkward, though, getting up that early gap. Like you said.
Looks like Rebecca went for early. Paige is...
Nice, peered it long.
Wow.
Hopefully long enough. It looks really long.
That does look really long. There's still kind of a wall of trees no matter how far you go, but...
pretty good.
Yeah, I think there's more options than that short fairway.
Hokom. Oh, dang. She almost made that work. Such a tough one for her.
Oh my God, it's such a hard forehand shot. I can't even imagine. There is no out of bounds on the right-hand side, so if you go in the woods, it's not a big deal. It's just a tough scramble.
Paige is getting up the fairway nicely. Oh, nice. No trees.
Yeah, Hokom going way over to the other side of the fairway, and she'll have a look from there to
should be open
to the
on
green.
that side, and she got a lot of distance on that throw. Nice height. Just needed to miss that one tree.
God, that was looking really good.
Yep. Had a good shape on that.
Paige looking to pipe this gap.
Sneaks past that first tree, but not that one.
I think it might have come out a little earlier than she wanted, and where she's sitting, it's going to be kind of a tough approach to the green. If you're early on the left-hand side, there's just really not... Wow!
Nice flip up.
Wow!
A lot of control. I know.
Does that disc have eyes? Yeah, when you were Rebecca is on that left-hand side early, there's just... You kind of just have to throw and hope that it gets through all the junk. There's not really a good gap over there.
No.
See Paige throwing a forehand putter shot that doesn't quite get around that last tree. Rebecca sees the line.
That'll work.
So there's no birdies on the field.
Oh,
Yay!
big putt from Paige.
One finally sticks.
She's feeling those uphill putts. Wow.
It's a lot easier to be confident. I feel like when you're going uphill, because it doesn't go that far back.
True. Get a lot of legs into it. Just
So, surprising stat, 80% of the field did a bogey or worse on this hole.
80%?
80%. That's unbelievable.
Dang.
Yep.
One of the harder holes for sure on the course. What did it come in as?
Let's see. This is the 4th most difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
That's crazy.
No doubt.
And here we are at the 1st most difficult hole on the course according to the stats.
Our new hole, hole 8, recently carved out of the woods here at Brewster Ridge. It's a par 4, 610 feet uphill, but it plays much longer.
Much longer.
It's kind of hard to find a good placement on your shots here on the fairway.
Yeah, you're trying to weave these trees while also putting power on your shots, so it's like a mixture.
It's weird because off the tee, it like takes a delicate shot to land it in the sweep zone. If you power it a little too long, you're kind of pitching. To get around the corner, if you're a little short, you're kind of scrambling as well. So it's really hard to place one perfectly off the tee pad. You want to be just right at this tree, right and long in that tree in the middle. Paige is a little short, but being short and center will leave her with a nice boom for her second shot.
No matter how good you throw shots off this tee, you can always end up somewhere where
Hokom, I would say she landed in the sweet spot right there for her second shot. That's nice. Paige, too much power. We'll see if that pans out.
Wow.
See, it stays too right side. That's going to be pretty tricky.
So much boom uphill. She just probably put another 100 feet from where Paige Bjerkaas put it.
Right, but unfortunately she's going to be kind of pitching out compared to Paige Bjerkaas's throw.
Rebecca's tucked a little more right than you want to be, but she'll at least have some footing.
Yeah, a little bit more of an awkward throw. Paige. Dang it. Finds the tree.
Man, we haven't seen her do that at all.
Not at all, yeah. She's been so clean so far this tournament, but things happen so easily, so quickly out here.
Looks like she just throws a forehand pitch up. You won't see that from her very much either. She must have had a pretty bad stance.
But it's cool that she can pull that out of the bag when she needs it.
Hokom gets up there around the corner. She's tucked a little right as well. There's a wall of trees over there that you don't really want to mess with. And
Rebecca having to anhyzer her disc a bit, being on the right side of the fairway, but makes good work. Just stays a little bit right side as well. Paige is pitching out. Puts it where she wants to. Now she has a straight look at the basket.
Whoa, gets through everything. She'll have a long putt.
That'll do. Paige probably wants to pin this.
And she can. Wow.
She straight lines at it. And
she goes past it.
Yeah.
But inside the circle.
Great shot.
So Rebecca's tucked back behind that line of trees on the right-hand side, but she's throwing her very...
She's got those flippy lines.
Dude, she's got the flippy lines
flippy
dialed.
with height. So that's cool.
She turns it over a little more than she wants, but man, that's right in her bag.
Hokom's trying to get up and down for her par here.
Wow.
Makes great work of it for her tap-in.
It's such an impressive forehand shot.
Love it. Yeah, nice angle and height.
And Hokom always is fully committing to her lines.
No doubt. Puts her body into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body, mind, soul.
Solid.
I couldn't find where she was on the screen.
Oh, no.
I was like, who are we looking at here? Great putt by Rebecca. Paige gets her 4. Nice.
Very impressive.
Yeah, even with kind of
pitching
a pitch
out after that drive.
Yeah.
Gets the up and down.
Such crazy distance to be able to do that. Paige takes possibly her first double bogey of the tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely a rare miscue by Paige Bjerkaas. And this is hole 9, rounding out our top 9, front 9 of this round 3, 370 feet straight to the bucket. This is definitely a tight fairway, with a little bit of an angle left to right, and then a sloping green behind the pin. Definitely death putty. It's 370 downhill, so you'd think it would be reachable
by everybody, like no problem. But the way that the T-pad and the angle of all the placement of the trees, it makes it a really, really tough get.
It is so tough because it's fast, it's high to low, and so just you have to really dial in that angle of your disc with the speed, and you know, Paige kind of displays how difficult it is to match the angle by putting it up on that hyzer, but luckily fights through.
You almost have to sort of commit to the left-hand side, and like letting your disc work.
A normal shot just kind of hyzers to the left. Yeah, you really have to flip it, but if you flip it too much, you're overturning it.
You'll definitely see a lot of ladies finishing in jail on that left-hand side.
I think this shot might be like a mid-range, something slow that doesn't quite go left or right, something that stays a little bit center cut. But with it being 300, over 300 feet, I think, was it 370? I'm definitely not comfortable throwing a mid-range.
No, no way.
I want to throw like a fairway disc at
100%. Yeah, Paige does commit, but she's has to scramble out of the woods after a bad kick. Rebecca pitches out and tries to gently throw up to the green. Such a nice, touchy approach. Yeah, I actually finally got this one during the round. I feel very excited, but I had to throw a shrike, which is crazy to pull out a 14-speed driver on a wooded hole.
Yeah,
that's downhill. So it's such a weird shot. I can't even explain. Paige trying to just lay down softly on this sloping green that Lisa told you all about. Definitely steep.
it's an impressive two. Very hard.
There was surprisingly a few twos. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, that's surprising.
I was surprised when I got it, much less anyone else.
A little high on that putt. It's going to definitely be a tester coming back up that hill. Might be close to circle edge there. Hokom with another tester. Oh, gets a lot of chains, but doesn't go in. Dang it.
She's inches away from all these putts.
Inches.
Paige trying to look at the comeback.
Belly putt.
She fully commits to those jump putts. With her form on that, I hate to see what happens as she gets older, because you can't do that when you get older.
I've also heard that called the dirty uncle putt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Who told you that, Lisa? Oh, my God.
No comment.
No comment. We'll keep that person anonymous.
Right?
They're probably thanking you. Paige tops in for double bogue. She doesn't like that. That sucks.
Unfortunate bogeys here. You want to get this one after going up that big par 4 up the hill.
Yeah.
Coming down on this downhill hole, you think.
Yeah, it's more
you're thinking
simple.
birdie or par here.
Especially because Paige and Sarah both can reach it. They know they can.
Totally. It's definitely disappointing to miss it, but that'll wrap up our front 9 here with Paige holding on with a 5-stroke lead.
Looks like Zoe slides into the top 4. Everyone on that front 9 seems to have a little bit of trouble. Definitely tore up the lead card ladies. But we still have the back 9. Anything can happen. There's a lot of birdies left to be taken.
I personally love the back 9. It's my favorite part of the course. A lot of fun shots. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what these ladies are going to be doing. Yeah. And
thank you guys for hanging out. My name's Madison Walker.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus.
Come back and hang out for the back 9. Thank you, Jomez, PDGA, and Innova for the coverage. We'll be back for more.
Thanks, guys.